The Forrester drama machine revved up again on Tuesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, and let's just say Taylor Hayes wasn't holding anything back. The psychiatrist-turned-fierce Mama Bear had words, harsh, biting, and brutally honest ones, for none other than Deacon Sharp. The topic? Brooke Logan, of course, because in Lowe's Angels, no day is complete without someone dissecting the legacy of the Logan charm. But today wasn't about nostalgia. It was about truth, resentment, and a woman who's had enough of watching Brooke bulldoze her way through every man, marriage, and moment that's ever mattered to her. A tense encounter at Il Giardino. It all began at Il Giardino, where Deacon was busy setting up a new seasonal menu when Taylor appeared, looking like a woman with a mission. Her normally serene demeanor carried a hint of steel. This wasn't casual small talk. Deacon, ever the charmer, offered her a glass of wine and a seat. "If you're here for the lasagna special, I've got you," he joked, trying to break the ice. But Taylor didn't come for pasta. She came to deliver a reality check. "Actually, Deacon, I came to talk about Brooke," she said sharply, her tone cutting through the air like a knife. Deacon immediately tensed, already bracing for the storm. "Let me guess," he said. "You think she's ruining my life?" Taylor's reply was swift. "No, Deacon, I think she's ruining yours again." Taylor's words cut deep. What followed was less of a conversation and more of a controlled explosion. Taylor, calm but fierce, unleashed years of pent-up frustration. "She moves through people's lives like a whirlwind," Taylor said, eyes flashing. "She leaves destruction in her wake, and somehow everyone still calls her a victim. How does she do it?" Deacon, caught between loyalty and guilt, tried to defend Brooke, though not too convincingly. "She's complicated," he offered. "Complicated?" Taylor scoffed. "That's one word for it. Manipulative, self-serving, endlessly needy. That's more accurate. She doesn't just want love, Deacon. She wants worship. And you've fallen for it all over again." Deacon tried to keep his cool, but Taylor's words landed. He couldn't deny that Brooke's pull was powerful. She had him dreaming again, even after everything. But Taylor wasn't done. "Do you think she's changed?" Taylor continued. "She hasn't. She's using you as a placeholder until Ridge gets tired of whatever perfect fantasy he's chasing this week. Then she'll go running back to him, like always." Deacon's jaw tightened. "You think I don't know her patterns? I've lived them," he shot back. "But this time's different." Taylor leaned in, her voice soft but razor-sharp. "That's what every man says before Brooke breaks him." Sheila overhears and plots. Unbeknownst to them, someone else was within earshot, Sheila Carter, of course. Hidden in a dark corner, she sipped her drink with a wicked grin. The moment she heard Taylor's name, she perked up like a cat hearing the dinner bell. "Oh, this is rich," Sheila muttered under her breath. "Taylor Hayes giving relationship advice, please." As Taylor went on trashing Brooke's manipulative ways, Sheila's wheels started turning. If Taylor could push Deacon to second-guess Brooke, Sheila might just have a way back into his life. "This little therapy session might work in my favor," Sheila whispered, smirking. "Keep talking, Taylor. You're doing my job for me." Deacon pushes back. Deacon wasn't one to sit quietly while being psychoanalyzed, even by an actual psychiatrist. "You think you've got her all figured out, Taylor," he said, folding his arms. "But you're not exactly unbiased, are you? You've spent half your life blaming Brooke for Ridge's decisions. Maybe you should start blaming Ridge." Taylor's face hardened. "I have blamed Ridge, but Brooke has always been there, manipulating the situation, dangling herself like bait. Every time I think she's done interfering, she finds a new way to crawl back into his heart." Her voice cracked slightly, proof that beneath the polished professionalism, there was still raw pain. Deacon sighed. "You sound like someone who's still fighting a war that ended years ago." Taylor looked him dead in the eye. "The war never ends when Brooke Logan's involved." Brooke's arrival and the showdown. Just when the tension was about to simmer down, fate, or rather pure soap opera timing, intervened. Brooke herself walked in. Her eyes widened when she saw Taylor sitting across from Deacon. "Well," Brooke said, arching an eyebrow, "this is cozy. Should I order a drink, or are you too busy talking about me? Taylor stood, refusing to be intimidated. Actually, we were talking about you, she said calmly. About how you keep destroying people who care about you. Deacon tried to intervene. Ladies, maybe we should all just cool down. But it was useless. Brooke and Taylor were off to the races again. You never change, Taylor, Brooke fired back. Always playing the victim, always blaming me for your problems. I'm not the one who kisses my ex while still married to another man, Taylor shot back. You can't even decide who you want until someone else wants them too. Brooke gasped, clearly stung. That's not fair. Oh, it's fair, Taylor said coldly. You're addicted to attention, Brooke, and you'll use anyone, Ridge, Deacon, even your own sisters, to get it. Deacon's breaking point. As the two women clashed, Deacon found himself in the middle, emotionally, physically, and philosophically. He'd seen Brooke's manipulations, sure, but he'd also seen her vulnerability, and Taylor's accusations, while scathing, started to feel personal. Finally, he snapped. Enough, both of you. The outburst silenced them for a moment. You're both right, Deacon said. Brooke can be manipulative, and Taylor, you are jealous, but this constant cycle, it's exhausting. Maybe I'm the fool for thinking I can rise above it. Brooke's expression softened, while Taylor's pride faltered just slightly. The triangle's tension hung heavy in the air. Sheila makes her move. After Taylor stormed out, furious but satisfied, Sheila slipped into Deacon's orbit like a shadow returning to its host. Tough crowd, she said with a sly grin. You handled yourself well, though, you always do. Deacon rolled his eyes. What do you want, Sheila? Oh, just to remind you, she said sweetly, that not every woman in your life comes with conditions. Some of us actually see you for who you are. The look she gave him was equal parts seductive and sinister. Deacon exhaled heavily. Last thing I need right now is you stirring the pot. Too late, Sheila murmured. The pot's already boiling. Closing moments, Taylor's confession. Later that night, Taylor returned home and admitted to Steffi that she'd confronted Deacon and Brooke. I know it was impulsive, she told her daughter, but I couldn't stay silent anymore. Brooke keeps hurting people I care about. Steffi nodded sympathetically, but there was worry in her eyes. Mom, be careful. Brooke has a way of turning things around, if she tells Ridge about today. I don't care, Taylor interrupted. I'm done playing nice. Brooke Logan needs to be exposed for who she really is. Final scene, Brooke's reflection. Back at the Logan estate, Brooke stood by the window, staring out into the night. Why does she always hate me so much? She whispered to herself. Deacon's earlier words echoed in her mind. Maybe you haven't changed. For the first time in a long while, Brooke wondered if he was right. As the camera panned out, the faint sound of a phone buzzing broke the silence, Ridge's name flashing on the screen. Brooke hesitated before answering, her expression unreadable. Was this another chance, or the start of another heartbreak? One thing was certain. Taylor's words had landed a blow, and the fallout was just beginning.